am a Theta.tv community member and affiliate streamer, and an avid metaverse explorer and journeyer, and slowly but surely becoming a, I would say, I guess, master of Minecraft, one day at a time. And yeah, what else? Stream, Theta.
Yeah, so you've got your own channel over in Theta. You've been doing these streams for a while.
Mm-hmm.
What was it about? Because for people who don't know, Theta is kind of its own blockchain, and you've been playing and involved with a bunch of different games. So what was it about the Uplift World that kind of got you? Because you weren't really a big Minecrafter before that, right?
No, so I was playing a single player Minecraft, still going through my journey and adventure. Never finished the game, still haven't, and never played a multiplayer at all. So I had no experience of that whatsoever. And I just heard word of Minecraft on the blockchain. I was like, I mean, theoretically, yeah, okay. And then was lucky enough to have Max Life come into my chat one day on Theta and basically pushed the whole concept at me. And basically he was like, it exists, Darkness, it's there. I own plots that are NFTs. And I was like, okay, no, I need to know more. I need to understand this better. Like, let's do it. And he was like, cool, because I'm watching you play and like, you seem to understand the game. I have no idea how to play Minecraft. So I'll whitelist you, get you an account, and stop playing that T-Launcher free version and get a legitimate account and come and play. So I hopped on. We can make our way to that plot, I guess, after this one, and go check out Swinelands.
Yeah, well, I thought you've done a few plots actually, so in different metaverses. In different servers.
Yeah.
So we'll put up some gratitudes first.
Cool. Yeah. So I immediately got to work on finding the plots, understanding how it worked, and learning. Okay, cool. Right. Not everything is accessible. The whole world is owned and divided. And yeah, just took it one day at a time, one server at a time as well. From Swinelands, went to UpLuft after receiving my first plot from a Theta community member, who surprised me one day. He was just like, go check your atomic wallet. I'm like, okay. And there sat an NFT, and I was like, all right, we got to go there right now. Let's do it. I've never been to that server. Let's head on over. Went through, and I fell in love immediately. It's way at the bottom of the map, but like, I was just happy that there was grass, blue skies, and some bees nearby.
Nice. Yeah, we'll definitely check that one out because that's a fun little plot that you had. So, what are you grateful for today?
I am grateful for, a few things. I'm grateful for having a couple beers in the fridge. I'm grateful for Jimmy being awake, and I'm grateful for Theta community, and I'm grateful for the Uplift community. Did I say beers in the fridge? Yes, I did. Can't forget that. Okay, I gotta go out of full screen here.
All right, well,
I'm not an avid drinker.
It won't fit.
Oh, you typing in? You don't have to. Yeah, you can just. I know. You don't have to put the beers thing. Darkness likes beer. you do this every time? Is this your ritual
with people?
Nice.
Like
real humans. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, this is kind of how it started. We had a few people who kind of complained about it, and we were just like, okay, well, just stop watching it then, because like they're like, you really have to do this every time, and we're like, well, I mean, this is kind of how the world started. Right? This is where we we got our foundations. This is where Corey started it, and I like doing it actually after a while. So
cool.
Yeah, and so usually we do it over in Uplifter's Tower, but when I do it, I tend to do it here on our General ES plot. And yeah, I mean, we're just trying to do some interesting things.
Yeah,
I'm over here anyway because I'm trying to build this. I'm trying to build wax actually.
You're trying to build wax?
Yeah, we're building a wax building over here, which is going to be super fun.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then we're going to build an Ultra building over here, and then we're going to build a Telos building over here. We're going to have tons of buildings. So yeah, that's fun. But this is in the upper corner of the map. Where is your the Genesis plot that we developed? Where's that one? The one.
Okay, so Genesis is I think it's 3,600 and 3,200. Let me just pop back in here. Done. Okay.
Nope.
No. Okay.
I don't think so. Maybe it's this one. I don't think so though. This doesn't look right to me.
I'm heading there now. I wish I had teleportation. It's a mod thing, right? Or an admin thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't even have it for a really long time, but it just to do a show like this, sometimes we have to ask for it because, like, today. So for today, for example, we're gonna go to like 3 or 4 different servers and like 3 or 4 different plots, and some of those servers have like, different plots on them. What?
Okay, so it's 3,000 and 3,600.
3,000. Okay.
Yeah. If you want exact where I am now.
Yeah. So sometimes we turn it on and off for ourselves. Like, I mean,
okay.
Last night Corey and I did a stream. It was kind of funny because I had it and he didn't, which was pretty hilarious. So yeah. Okay. So tell us about this. So this is one of the first builds that you did over here in the creative world, and this is the cover image that we took as well. So
yeah. That's why I thought it would be good to start here, get this explained. So this is unfinished, and we have our most recent partner streamer, Theta, by the name of Matt, aka Just Weird TV, and he created a NFT collection of these frog characters, as you can see, in these different forms. Basically he hopped on, I think about a month or so after. I mean, I could be wrong, that like my timeline is so obscure, but he hopped on, bought a plot, happened to be this one, and I hopped into a stream one day and I was like, what's happening with that plot? The Genesis is like, it's like an exhibition. You can build whatever. You don't have to worry about farming or mobs. Like, you could just go crazy, go wild. And I think the amount of work he's had to be doing, and the whole taking on partner with the stream, and he also moved across country, so he had a lot going on, and for him to like wrap around his head to do something like this, he's just like, you do it, Darkness. And I know, you handle it, you do it. I was like, okay, cool. Well, I've got the idea and I'm going to go ahead with it, and I'll just okay it with you. And we'll see how it goes, And it's been a huge learning curve, like learning the aspect ratios
Yeah, right.
And
I mean, it must have taken a really long time because you built this block by block, right?
Yeah, exactly. Block by block, literally block by block. Started with the frame, even changed the frame along the way. Thanks to another good friend of mine and fellow streamer, Mahogany Jackson, all the way from down under. He changed these to these sea lanterns, and it made a huge difference. I think I had the emeralds as the border, and we were struggling at night because every time the sun would set, to count blocks and also to work with the black concrete is not easy at all. And he was like, Darkness, I'm going to change these to sea lanterns. And it made such a difference. And then I also realized that, okay, well, I can't actually render the image 50 by 50. It has to kind of be 48 because of the border. And then I expanded the height a little bit so that it kind of wasn't so squashed. If you look at Marilyn down there, Marilyn Frog, that's when I realized, like, okay, the aspect ratio is not right. She looks a little bit squished. We need to extend it a bit. And yeah, and then this Astro dude up top was the latest one I did. I actually finished that yesterday. I was like, I can't leave this. And I chose this thinking it was going to be an easy one because of the amount of white in here. But you'd be surprised at how many shades of gray and white there are in block form in this game. It's blown my mind. And this was actually the hardest of them all, switching between the different types of white. And I eventually started winging it at the end, actually. I was like, you know what? It's got the face, it's got the aspect ratio, everything's kind of there, the planets in the background. It makes sense. So yeah, let me just like fill it in and not worry too much about each little individual.
Yeah, well, you saw on that plot that we just came from, that W, right? Like that W, I wanted it to be perfect because I got a little bit of OCD in me. And so like that W took me like that was like my second attempt to get it right, and like that was just a W. And I mean, like, so I can't even imagine like how much time these must have taken, right? Like,
yeah, if you miss one line, you know, you got to go block by block, and also you often are switching over to the renderer or the program, which is just a simple website. I can actually I can link it in there as well. It's netlify.com, and it takes an image, and you can choose like your restriction of blocks. So like if you're only playing in survival world, or if you're only playing in creative, you can even choose blocks that don't fall, like, so no sand blocks, no transparent blocks. You can set the whole limit. And I just simply said 50 by 50 in the beginning. And yeah, I just went block by block exactly how it was. And it was fairly simple, but then it got more and more complicated as I got more and more detailed and wanted it to be more and more exact. Like you said, you know, the OCD kicks in and you're like, no, it needs to be perfect. And I realized, like, you know what, nothing's going to ever be perfect. And there's so many more frogs to actually be done that, like,
this so I thought this was rendering, right? But you actually haven't built it yet, so you've plans to put in more all the way around, I guess.
Yes. So the actual pack itself, the Theta NFT pack, I'm going to be doing on one side, probably opposite to where the Theta logo is done, and then a couple more of the actual frog images, and then take them down and then put up some new frog images and do them like one at a time and rotate them out, because I think he's done, I think it's about 50 actual different frog types. There's like Attila the Hun, there's Dwayne The Rock Johnson, two versions, Young Johnson and Old Johnson. There's Astro Frog, Marilyn Frog.
Well, just make sure that before you take these down, that we get some photos on them and we get them up on the official website. This is pretty cool. Well, one of the things that well, I'm a little bit behind. I'll be 100% honest with you and everyone else out there. But yeah, I usually try to do. Like my goal is to write an article every day, and I usually like honestly like. I don't really work. I work in the real world on weekends, but like I don't really, write on weekends. And usually I get like 3 to 4 articles a week out, which is nice. But like I mean, this week,
that's good.
I've gotten one, and that sucks.
You've been busy. You've been busy in the Uplift this week. I noticed a lot of streams.
Yeah, well, and a lot of streams, and there's like a lot of other things going on in the ecosystem. Yeah, we're doing a lot of new things in the Uplift too. We're trying to open up some different areas and things like that, and get some other people whitelisted. That's fun. All right, cool. I like it. That's interesting. And I think very noble. Let's go check out some of the other things. Where do you want to head next? Which server?
Shall we do UpLuft? I guess go and check out the Bee Park. So this is kind of like my getaway.
So I was here already, which is kind of nice. I'm happy about that.
Nice.
The last place I was actually in Uplift was over here, and you know why? Because I was
come visiting. So this is a combination of myself and my good friend and fellow viewer here on Theta as well, Huddle Rocket. He has the plot next to me over here, and he recently acquired the plot just outside as well. And
all right, tell me where I'm going because I'm here stuck in the tree line.
Are you stuck in the tree? I see.
I don't know where I want to go here.
Oh, you're up in the tree. Yeah, you're in the tree.
Oh yeah, I'm totally in the tree, and I might die. I don't know.
So the best thing to do, I think, it's ritual as well.
Yeah, well, we've got these like bees up here. I want to go on that coaster thing.
Yeah, that's what we do. We hit the coaster and we kind of clear our heads and we think about what we're going to do for the day here. I've got so the roller coasters are all up there. You just we hit the water elevator on the corner.
All right, there we go. All right.
Oh hey, yeah. So this actual section, this is all Huddle's plots, which I started a sunflower farm, and then this is the one he acquired recently. This one out here, and
lost me. I don't know where you. Oh, there. I found you. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And we kind of just had this water spilling over onto this plot, until now recently that he's bought this. He bought that land, so we've got a whole plan to.
Is that your water elevator there?
Yeah, this one that I'm in. It's still it's not complete. It's not an actual automatic elevator. You gotta manually swim up.
These ones are difficult actually to do because you keep falling out.
Yeah, you want to remain just in one place. Don't move horizontally, and then hold that space bar.
All right, let's see. I'm not quite sure how far up here I am.
You're almost there. Yep. Yeah, you're gonna have to. Oh no, this is Huddle Rocket. My bad. I thought that was you. Huddle. Oh, there you are.
There, yeah.
Huddle. So this is my good. Did you fall?
Totally fell. I died.
And went back to spawn. Oh my gosh.
What's the
coordinates?
What are the coordinates?
1350 and 3898.
I had a little mob craft. 1350 and
3898. Hey Huddle, what's up? It's your fault that Jimmy fell and died.
Right. I was trying to do it the legit way, and I totally died.
Yeah, this has been bugging me for ages. Like I've got it actually right in my inventory here, the kelp, the soul sand, and the magma block to make an automatic elevator. And I'm gonna do it.
It's good. I can't believe I got all the way to the top and then I died, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. No, it's nice up here. It's a good view. All right, cool. So
so over there you can see there's a dude named Crispy he's got this ice track, and he challenges people to ice races. You hop in a boat and you can slide on the ice, and it's not easy to control. It's very difficult. And he's slowly but surely been like narrowing it and getting it like tip-top shape. And he challenges people, and if you can beat him, he gives you 1 million Uplift NFT. And often me and Hoddle are here like slaving away doing work, and we're just seeing people in the chats going off and raving about like how they're having these awesome ice races, and like you bastards.
How do I get that?
You slap that button there.
Oh, this one here.
Let me turn that off. Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, and I mean this is pretty cool. So where do I throw the card on here?
Yeah, you start there, and hop in, and then
we'll do this while we listen to you talk.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So what's the thing about the bee park? And that's a great avatar there, but a great skin, by the way.
Mine.
Yeah.
What's up? I
mean, this is pretty good, and this is all done in survival too, which is pretty slick. I mean, this is
it's not easy, and I have to thank the community very much, because people like X Vitus and
this is really good.
Yeah, so a bunch of people have come and donated building materials and rail pieces, and just like they've helped a lot. I wouldn't have any of this really if it wasn't for. I had 1 bee in the beginning, and I was like, okay, no, this needs to be more. There needs to be more bees, and there's still more to come. They're not even complete finished. I haven't done the wings on the 2 up top, and I realized that I did the color of the eyes on the last one the same as the first one. But yeah, each one's got a unique, I guess, design. I try to work with the blocks that I had and try and do like couple unique different pieces here and there. Like the first bee to be built has actual beehives on the edges of the eyes, and my original idea was to have beehives with actual bees and the bees living inside these bees. And then when I realized that no, this is going to be a roller coaster, you can't really have that. Like bees should be safely somewhere else doing their thing. And yeah, I just got to do what I can with what I can. And
dude, mate, when you think about the fact that this is actually survival, like this is epic. Like this thing's huge, man. This roller coaster.
Yeah. And on a fast day, so it's quite busy at the moment. You can see how many players are in the game. On a faster day with less players, you actually move quite a bit faster along the rail. But I mean, this is a comfortable pace. You can still look around and.
So I just went off the track.
Don't freak out. Don't freak out.
I went off.
Don't freak out.
And then
don't freak out.
No, I'm not. I went off the track, and then I hit a wall, and I went back the other way. That's really good. This is really good design.
It's still a prototype. It's yeah.
I think I'm off the track now again.
Yeah, you're gonna go underground still.
So good. But yeah, okay, so I didn't even know about this underground stuff because I was actually saying
yeah.
Seriously, dude, this is awesome. Like this is really long.
Yeah, it takes you around the whole thing. You're gonna go to bedrock. You're gonna see the the beacon at tower at the bottom, and then it finishes there. I've still got some more ideas.
Yeah, somebody needs to make a video of this.
Also, again, like I took a lot of ideas.
I'm done now.
If you hit the wall at the end and you're by the water, I think you're done.
All right.
Yeah.
And take the cart with me. All right, sweet. Yeah, like that's really.
Yeah, so there'll be a convenient card collector at the end. That'll take your card from you, and you just take this water elevator and it takes you back up.
Oh, I see. Okay, sorry.
It does zigzag a little bit, and you just follow the lights, look up. So yeah, I was running out of rails, and I basically just got it to the point where my idea was in my head that it was going to go around this, and I need to now clear out this section. I want to basically have a spiral going up around the beacons, so you can enjoy that light show on your way up, and then pop out nicely back at the beginning, and have a big smile on your face and be like, let's do that again. But yeah, materials now, the next thing. And then, some more nifty add-ons, like a rail collector at the end that'll take your rail so you don't have to pick it up. And make this a automatic elevator as well, so you don't have to manually swim yourself up.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's good. I like it. It's a really cool little plot here. So you guys have done a really good job. This might be the longest roller coaster ride I've ever been on in the survival world. It's really good. I definitely recommend coming and checking it out, because you got a bunch of zigzaggy things in there too, which is super fun. So.
Yeah, I actually did a little bit of research, and I searched the version that we're on, 1.16.5, and what is capable, and found out that if you put the rails at a zigzag motion, it actually creates a faster momentum. And okay, I'm going to use that. Yeah, I'm going to use that to my advantage and try and get more of those motions going. And yeah, it does actually help. It does work.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. It's something I also learned. I learned a lot. I'm still learning a lot. Playing in the world, it's awesome. And as you can see, it's very, very, very unfinished. It's just like little bits of everything coming together. But it's home. It's home.
Yeah, very cool. So definitely come check out the Bee Park. I think the coordinates are in the description below, but probably, well, I mean, you can follow this video, but eventually we'll probably do a post with some of these as well, an article with some of these as well. So yeah, where do you want to go next? Let's go somewhere else.
All right, so...
And thank you, Huddle Rocket. That was awesome.
Yeah, thanks, Huddle. What a legend. Okay, so we can go... there's either Swinelands or the Gratitude plots.
Yeah, let's
go. Should we end on Gratitude?
We'll end on Gratitude. Let's go to Swineland.
Okay, cool. So I don't know how. I mean, we can get up there, but to truly appreciate it, you got to actually look at it on the map, because it was created for that. The logo I created for Max Life. Did I come to Swinelands? Where am I now? No. Spawn.
Oops.
There we go. Oh.
Okay, what's the coordinates on that?
You have to give me a second. I loaded to the wrong area. No, I forgot I was on the other side. I was farming terracotta. So
that's okay. I can bring you over. What are the coordinates?
It is 1 second. I've got it in this list here. Max Life, Max Land, 16 2350. No, that doesn't sound right.
That's
Doesn't sound right. 16, 2350. 3350, 1450.
3350, 1450. That's true.
I'm assuming it's that one. Yeah.
3350, 4350.
1450. No. Sorry, it's so many numbers.
Guessing no.
It is 1450. Yeah. 3350, 1450.
30. So that's this one. I'm in the right place, maybe. Doesn't look like this is the right place. I don't think this is it.
Oh yeah, no, this must be the one I have not worked on at all. That's so weird. Why do I even have it here then? So then it is this one, which is the 1600 2350. It's got to be. I hope.
Marsh?
No. Okay. Let me just go to the map.
How many pots do you have?
Map it out. That's a good question. Max Life has about 22 plots in UpLuft server. Yeah. And Swinelands, there are 3, I believe. Okay, Uplift.
I actually have never built anything in Swineland or Bordellos. I don't have any.
Oh, really?
No,
okay.
I didn't.
I believe the one server I'm not yet, haven't yet built anything is London. But yeah, everywhere else.
Yeah, I have a small plot on London, but I have a small plot.
Isn't London itself a whole lot smaller or more compact?
I think it's the same size as UpLuft though as well. I think both London and UpLuft they're smaller than Genesis and Gratitude. But
okay, I've got it on the map here. There we go. It is 3,300 by 2,950. I saw you just spawn there. I love how Swinelands is still very underdeveloped, and like I look at the map and I see new little builds here and there, but like slow development. Having not been here for a while, there's like 1 or 2 little new squares with images going on. It's pretty cool. Versus UpLuft, every day there's a brand new little family moving in, starting a build. Okay, so you made it there? You there?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you are looking at the first plot that I started from scratch and drowned about 3 times.
Nice.
I tried to open a nether portal. That was the first thing I wanted to do. I was like, we're going to the nether, yo. And I built every shape possible, and I was like, why isn't this working? And then somebody in the chat, this was before I actually started getting into like talking to people and realized, oh wait, there's been people here longer than I have, and they probably know the answers. Let me just ask them. And I was like, what's the shape for nether portals? And they're like, no, nether portals are disabled. And damn, shucks. That sucks. But yeah, I left it there as a thing. Oh, do you teleport me here? Nice. Okay, so
otherwise
we were going to attempt before auto farms were removed. My idea was to do auto farming of the bamboo, sugarcane, and I was going to slowly start converting it, and then you guys mentioned that they were going to be removed. They were going to slowly start phasing them out. And I thought, rather than go now, like rush to like spend maybe a week auto farming, like what's the point? Rather like build towards something that's going to, I guess, be sustainable without the auto farm. And then at least we're not reliant on, oh shit, everything was an auto farm and now we have to break it all down or change it. So yeah, I kind of just try to go with more of as much sugarcane as possible, and like the different formations and how you basically have to have a certain level of water touching the block that the sugarcane is growing on. And as long as you got that and it's adjacent to the water, it'll grow.
So again, I'm at the top. And so you created this.
Oh, yeah.
And again, you created this block by block as well.
Yeah, so this was the first little art project that I hadn't been on Swinelands for, I don't know, maybe like a good 2-3 weeks almost. It's only been about 3-4. It's actually, I did the calculation yesterday. It's about 4 months that I've been playing, but it feels like a lifetime. I've been here already, and yeah, I think about 3 weeks or so I hadn't been here, and I'd been over on my plot, just slaving away, doing stuff, and I was like, you know what, I gotta do something for Max, the guy who got me started, and basically, yeah, test out how this thing works. And that's when I first got the that renderer together and popped his logo in there. And we also started farming the multicolored sheep, which we were making use of, turning into different carpet plots. And also mobs don't spawn on the carpets.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah, this whole little area is very...
So there's something interesting here, because, when we first started the show, we were over in Genesis and we looked at the giant frogs. Now, the giant frogs are pretty cool, don't get me wrong. However, there's a difference with the giant frogs, because over there in creative, what you do is you can actually fly back and you can actually look at it. You can't do that here.
You can
survival.
Yeah, right? No, not at all. This is very you can't big picture this. You can't take a step back and look at the puzzle.
Right. So you have to basically look at it after it's done on the 2D maps, right?
So I had the map open, and again, that's also not too easy either, because the map isn't updating every second of the day as I'm building. So I kind of look at it and I'll see, and then I think I sent you those photos of the screenshots I did throughout the progression. But yeah, it's a lot of math and numbers. You're making sure that you've counted right, and yeah, basically I worked on the edges, got all the black kind of in, and then you kind of start with the one block and you go.
It's crazy.
Like you kind of want to go one color at a time, because otherwise, then you're just constantly you're confusing yourself, and yeah, it's like a little bit of a puzzle that you're just slowly putting together.
Yeah, that's really impressive that you put that together in a survival world. Like,
and again, thanks to Mahogany Jackson as well for this, because he provided a lot of the wool that made these carpets with these multicolored sheep that he's got.
Well, and it's what's that thing in South Africa where, sorry, in South America where they've got those lines that the natives made that you could see from space, right? The NASCAR lines.
Oh, the that's exactly.
And like it's like it reminds me of that, because that's like how they must have like thought when they were making it, right? And everyone's like, "Oh no, it's not possible! Like it was done by aliens." But Darkness Rising just proved that it is possible in the Uplift World. Not quite to that scale, maybe, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's really impressive, mate. It's really impressive.
So I also put the whole this layer of oak slabs down as well. I had to grow a special section of oak trees to get all this wood to make these oak slabs to put down as my canvas, my blank canvas first. And so as I'm filling that in, I've got these mobs griefing me, and that I'm trying to like avoid and get little torches down along the way, and yeah, wait for some more oak trees to grow while like filling in the gap. And it's actually, yeah, when you do the math, it is 2,500. Yeah, 50 by 50, 50 times 50, 2,500. 2,500 blocks.
So this is the whole plot. This covers the whole plot.
Yeah, but it's the entire edge, the entire room. Yeah.
I mean, it looks so small from up here, but really, like a 50 by 50 is pretty big.
A 50, it is. It's actually almost like the perfect. You don't want anything smaller than a 50, and anything bigger is like quite a lot of space. I wouldn't know what to do.
Martin calling out your lighting. With proper lighting, it could be better. Yeah, totally. I mean, I'm sure he's
not
done.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're gonna.
I just I don't necessarily want to light it up too much. Oh, these things grief me. These are the worst. These wraiths.
Oh yeah, the flying ones. Yeah, I don't like them.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they caused me problems in Chicken Caw as well. I built this thing to the sky.
I call them the griefers, because you're like working away, up in the sky, where it's like it's dangerous. You don't have any harnessing or gear. They just come at you.
Yeah. I don't have any bows and arrows. I don't think, but.
So.
Cool, man. Yeah, it's a really cool plot. All right, let's go check out. The one over in Gratitude.
Sure.
And oops.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this one.
I actually don't.
So yeah, Gratitude. I think I did get myself back there. Oh, good. Your home, right?
Oh,
that's where you live, right? Oh,
I'm trying to click the wrong button. Yeah. All right, I'm not.
Yeah, me neither. I'm gonna need I'm gonna need an extraction there, operator.
There we go. Yeah, I'm at Corey's plot. Do we know the coordinates? What are they again? We're gonna have to look them up.
I only know for some reason still the bees off by heart. Everything else is like a 2 and a 4 and a bunch.
I can find it. I have it written down here.
This is something I wanted to do. I try to remind myself, like, put a list of the plots in front of you, have them written down, tattoo them on your forearm. Hey, people are rocking up. Yeah, thanks, Heidel. It was cool to have you here, dude. Welcome, everybody. How's it going? Yeah, get comfortable. We're going to go and look at, I think, my favorite plot at the moment. My home away from home. Did you find it?
Yes, I found my list. I just have to find this one now.
Okay.
I think it's this one. Let's do it this way. All right.
When doubt, uplift out.
All right. There we go. We started this last night, actually. This is Corey's plot that he bought from the estate sale. And we started to put in Well, these are going to be the gratitude birches, and he's only going to harvest them at sunrise. And it looks like he's put all of this like glass in. This was all dirt before. This is glass to keep the creepers out, which is fun.
Cool. I did.
And yeah, Mello came in and created this massive treehouse.
Awesome.
It's a really cool treehouse, actually. Mello's here. Yeah, so Mello's here. He's created this awesome treehouse, which is really cool. It's super fun. He probably has no idea that he's even on the stream. But yeah, it's really well done. This is just really good. He did this in like, he's like you. So this gratitude thing that we,
No entity, huh? So this came about from the previous stream that you invited me in on, where I got to meet TC and Ringo, who are fellow Gratitude Land owners now as well.
No, well, actually TC is, but Ringo's not, and we don't know how to get in contact with Ringo. So if you know where Ringo is,
yeah, I got him in Discord, and he actually came and joined up on Theta.
Sweet, yeah. So put me in contact with Ringo, because there is a plot for Ringo that we set aside, but we haven't.
Oh yeah, no, he eventually did get his little bit of estate that he wanted to acquire. And I'm not sure what I think he got one of the builder projects that you guys offered as well, the build time with it, and
nice,
yeah, he took advantage of using that, and he got some awesome shops set up, I believe.
Awesome. Yeah, tell them I'm looking for him, because they still we did promise him that thing over here. So this is the this is the Jenner this is the Yoshi Drops community plot. This is a little beach house that I set up here. I mean,
here we go.
I get lost over here sometimes too. Right. I think I went the wrong way.
Copy. I'll DM you his thing on.
Yeah, just throw it in. Yeah, throw it in. That'd be good. And so we'll do some gratitudes over here too. This is my little my little pet project. One of them. This is my survival world, right? Like Jenner EOS, where we started. That was the creative. That's the first build I ever did, and then I came in here and I did the survival thing, and I built this temple, which was super fun. Let's put some. I'll put some gratitudes up here too as well, just because.
Yeah, I love this place, man. I had a good walk around when you first invited me over and whitelisted me on the plot. I saw all these little smokestacks in the distance, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta go explore. I gotta go check this out." And just the way it's arranged is very very cool. Like how you've laid it out is also very. It's very it's like the the beach house vibe. That's what I get. Yeah, with you've got the dock here, and then you look up and it's not so little, Jimmy. You say little, but it's quite a big place.
Yeah, it took a long time.
It's like a dojo.
Right, it took a really long time. I was gonna go higher. Like I had this plan to go like 5 or 6 floors, but it was like it was taking way too long, so I cut it off at 2.
And you did this all yourself.
Yeah, all myself. I harvest all the wood myself. I cut all the trees. I haven't been in here in a long time, but yeah, like that was a really long time I spent on it. So we can do one more gratitude if you got one. We can put up the one that you didn't put up before. We can do that if you want. That's easy. We put up beers.
Oh, speaking of, can I step out and grab one quickly? Need 2 seconds. I'll be like right back while you do that one.
Sure. All right, cool. And yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun building this. And I think most people probably on this stream have seen this. Thank you, Morton. And we've got actually Morton, so he knows, but like just south of the tracks, there's another plot that is designated to the Maple Glazed Jerky Chronicles that Morton is whitelisted to. And then, south of there is another plot that is kind of designated to the Nasty Hooks. And so we've got these plans of like grandness where eventually we want to connect them all like through this kind of like off rail type of network too. So, and the cool thing is you're over here. You're over here somewhere.
I've got it marked as.
Yeah, you're over here. You created this little plot, and you're right next to TC. And now what TC has done with this, actually, it's TC's come in here, and he's built like this giant portal hub. So this is probably the biggest portal hub in Gratitude right now. And so if you connect to TC's portal hub, and then you come upstairs, on the right side of this is Darkness Rising's plot. Right by the rail, and on the left side of this, we're going to do something really cool with it too, and we'll run it through your plot as well, Darkness. But I'm going to create a giant station, and cool. This station actually is going to run basically from here. We're going to section this off. It's going to run from here. It's going to run all the way across the outskirts of the Yoshi community plot. And all the way around to the other track, which will be really fun and really cool.
Like a full rotation.
Yeah, we're gonna create a full loop, and then we're gonna do some stuff in here. So, but yeah. So this is cool. Darkness's plot here. He came in again, like in stellar form, and he created this basically, in 2 days. I think probably last, to be honest. But it was really well done. So what was the design for this? Because I was always perplexed, right? Like you came in, you built a bunch of things like for the trees were really cool, actually, the way that you outlined it. And you put in the bamboo.
So I love doing the bamboo border. It also just helps with mobs and stuff. And I'm a big fan of the nether bricks. I have a bunch of them already. So I basically, I got you, and I was like, okay, it's water. Like it's not too deep, but it's water. I know how to deal with this. And I started putting down some land, and I realized like, okay, so this marsh is actually very, very special. If you look at the water colors, it's got the dark murky water biome, and then you've got the like it's going to like fresh open water type biome halfway through, and that creates like quite a unique aqua spawning like biome combination that goes down. So we get the squids, and occasionally there'll be a drowned zombie who rocks up with a trident. And I'm waiting for the day that I get him, and he drops it, and I get a trident from him. So yeah, it's fun, like waiting for that day to just like get that cool little prize. And I looked at it from the map perspective, and I saw this formation just happening where it was like kind of, I think from this platform over here, I saw the the actual grass like forming, and I was like, okay, it needs to take that shape. It needs to have like a V shape going. These lily pads are freaking awesome. And I love just fishing here. Me and Heidel, we come out here. We've caught some of our coolest stuff here. And yeah, we'll go stand up top, or we'll stand out in the middle on a little lily pad, and we'll just spend hours just going. And it rains a lot here as well, I've noticed.
That's rain a lot. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, which is very therapeutic. And yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to do anything too excessive.
I like it. It fits in perfectly with the whole vibe of the place, right? Like,
I want to continue to do the tree rotation, the trees on top of each other. But I realize now that I need to start actually planning it out, because the trees are becoming, they're kind of getting jumbled, the types of trees. And yeah, this was definitely inspired by you from the last stream, where you were telling me about your discovery of planting the trees on top of a tree. And
yeah,
I was like, yeah, I'm
these are
definitely
really well done, actually. Yeah, it was good, and it makes it's a cool little area too, and it makes it really important.
So I did have a little horse, little pen here, and I had to use that so I had a bad thing happen, and I died in the nether quite recently, actually. 2 skulker boxes, all netherite stuff, just like it's just, yeah, lots of stuff. I lost everything basically, but in the chaos I respawned here and attempted to get back there really quickly with the slowest horse that you can basically get in the game. And I hopped on and I rode and realized that, okay, no, this isn't going to work. And now she lives on that side of the map. She's hanging out in the top right corner over there somewhere, because I can't get her off the island. Like, swam into the water. And yeah, it's not easy getting a horse out of the water as well.
Right.
Yeah, and there's a lot of turtles here as well. The turtle biomes are very impressive. So I plan on also getting quite a turtle population going here. And if you come over here to the, I guess, the bedroom area, I'm planning to do a lot of these weird water features that will be like obscure, just like, yeah, just weird features, you know. But trying to figure out a way in which they won't hinder you when you're moving around the plot, you know, just something for the visual effect. And then right here, this is what's going to be an elevator. This first level just takes you to TC's level, and we've linked up over here.
Where'd you go at last year?
Right over here. Where you at? Ah, there you are. Yeah, so if you go there, into this hole.
Okay.
And then first level out. Yep, right, yep. This is the first layer I started working on. And I started putting this out, and basically, yeah, I want to do a whole underwater kind of observatory section here.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was working on one of those on the main plot as well, so that'd be cool. Maybe we can link them up with a tunnel later or something.
Yeah, that would be really cool. That would be really cool. Like a thoroughfare. And I discovered over here in these dark areas that slime spawns. So yeah, occasionally I just take the torches away, and there'll be a bunch of slimes when I come back. And there's a stairs over here. This is quite fun. So I pop down here, and then you've got.
I had no idea this was this expensive down here, actually.
So I've tried not to do too much, because now this is the fun of Minecraft. It's discovering a mine, an actual mine shaft, you know,
Right.
that's spawned into the game. And there's 1 or 2 spider spawners in here. There's
Nice.
skelly spawner, yeah. So you can have oh, there it is there, yeah. I've torched it off so it doesn't grief anybody. But yeah, this will be isolated, so peeps can come have a little fight with the spiders. And yeah, I've just explored as much as I can in the corners, and there's quite a few mobs hiding in these dark corners as well. These ones are blocked off over here because that's I think that's TC's side over here. And yeah, I don't want to have to deal with that. I think there's like a zombie spawner here somewhere as well. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of tunnels. So I don't want to.
Cool. Yeah, it's really interesting when you can find those naturally, right?
I don't want to really mess with it too much. I don't want to destroy what's going on here. I want to kind of just build with this. But yeah, my power ends there by the lava, and then continues again this way. Here, I think it's right here.
So you can't get through there.
No.
Well, now you can.
Oh yeah, you're Neo around here. Oh my gosh, yeah. Please. Oh my gosh. Yes, thank you.
And now you can go and explore. I don't know if I'm far.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, 1 more forward and then go left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be perfect. Or if you go left now, actually. Yeah. Head left. And you're good. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, so this flower has been.
Yeah.
And I don't know who that was here when I first got here. And I kind of felt like it was somebody leaving a message or a sign. I was like,
what's here?
This blue orchid growing over here in the dark. You see this blue orchid? So that's another thing I love about this gratitude plot is the biome spawns blue orchids, and you can't really find them in most parts of Uplift in general. And so yeah, I often come here and I just bone meal the ground to farm blue orchids because they're awesome flower, and they make light blue dye as well. So to come down here and find that one growing in the dark, but I couldn't get to it because of the lava. Now I can at least come and appreciate it. I think there should be like a little shrine here. Yeah, definitely put up a gratitude. I'm grateful for this blue orchid.
Let's go with the sacred blue orchid. Darkness. Underground. Sacred blue orchid, thou must not touch.
Do not touch. Yeah, do not remove.
There you go. Awesome. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess this is our community plot. Is my assumption. Yeah, it's kind of fun that you can.
I've just never seen a flower in general grow underground. So that was interesting to me.
Why is that? That's really interesting. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so this is where I just I like to come and get away, and I like the quietness of the server. It's very relaxing. And
yeah, well, and I mean we've got some interesting things coming. Like the next estate sale, I think might be on the opposite side of this. if I recall correctly. It might be on the opposite
like
side
below?
of the spot. So like right now, the first estate sale, that was all right. You want to go back up to the surface? Lead the way.
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
The first estate sale was okay. That's how you. Sorry, I couldn't find that. The first estate sale was
this way.
to the northeast of this, I guess.
Northeast. Yeah, northeast quadrant.
So this is going to be like basically right in the middle of the next one, I believe, because the next one's like to the south.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. It might change, but
we're slightly south of the spawn area now, I believe.
Cool.
Yeah, that's another thing is spawn. Spawn is not your typical spawn.
Here.
Yeah, here you arrive and it's a little. I'm sure you've seen it. It's a little stone house, and there's an ender chest and a rail cart dispenser.
Yeah, well, Greg put that
and
together.
You walk out to. Okay.
We're actually working on. This is my little house, by the way, which is right next to you. It's a little hut that I found.
Oh, is this your? Here on the right? Are you talking about here?
Like to the right of you, yeah.
Yeah.
Along the tracks, and this was here like a long time ago. Like since back in the day of villagers, this was just a natural village that has spawned, which is pretty cool. There's a little mushroom thing here.
I've noticed in single players the witches usually spawn in these little houses on the marshlands. And this is the first thing I came and explored. I was like, is there a witch here? That would be cool.
And it might have been back in the day, I'm not sure.
Yeah, but then I noticed I found that no. This place has been built.
Yeah, so
I love what you do with the
parts of it up. But.
The idea, this fire thing idea that you guys have, like that, I want to start integrating, where you remove the fire from a fireplace and you just have it as a walkway or a bridge like this.
Yeah, it takes a lot of resources, but it looks really cool. It looks really nice, and you just smack it with a shovel. You smack a burning fire with a shovel, or you can throw water on it too. But I actually think it's easier to just smack it with a shovel.
Yeah, that's very cool. And did you plant this mushroom as well? Did you put that in there, or was the mushroom in this little hut?
No. That was all there. It was all natural. The only thing I did was put the little dock on there.
Okay, cool.
I didn't do anything else. Everything else was all natural, and that was like before even the temple. All that really existed was the temple. So yeah, I put this little dock on here just because I wanted to use it for a boat.
And the chickens, did you bring them here? Did they just naturally find their way?
No, I did. I threw some chickens there for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was fun. But
cool.
Damn it! I keep throwing my.
And you can hear the lava that's like right below as well, hey?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's some cool stuff.
Have you explored all these surrounding plots of the perimeter?
Yeah, so like most of them I haven't explored below the surface. No, I haven't had time. I've been working mostly on this. Like, so what I built over here was the temple is actually the last thing that I really built. What I did was I started out with this kind of little hut, and created this little hut thing, and the farm, and then
your farm is impressive as well.
Yeah, well, I was in here for a long time, right? Like this is basically where my life in survival started. So people just kept coming over and trading stuff with me, right? Like, so somebody gave me some bees, and then like some other dude came over and he's like, "Hey, can I have some sunflowers?" and he brought me these 2 horses. And he's just like, yeah, okay, cool. Here's these 2 horses. Here's 2 leashes. Like, just take them.
Nice.
You know, I ran around in the early days and collected the other animals.
Okay, cool.
I killed pretty a lot for that.
Yeah.
You know, the chickens, I just started throwing eggs one day. This whole thing here, I got this shit blown out of me like multiple times just to be able to create this, right? But I mean, like the stockpile is pretty good. Like, you know, I was able to put in quite a bit of stuff, which is good. Like if you know, there's so much stuff here that I don't even, like, it's not even organized. I don't even know what it is anymore. Because I don't spend that much time here. You know, I have a stockpile here. I have one in London. I should really go through it and probably put up some shops and stuff. But I don't own any shops or anything. I just basically come in here and build. It's cool. Sometimes I use the shops. I go shopping, but yeah, I didn't set up anything myself yet.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed the big chunks in the area, and that's creepers are enabled here.
Yeah, right. And
took me by surprise.
Chucky.
They are not fun. They are not fun. I've started trying to isolate my chests. That first chest that you put down, I got griefed by a creeper. And man, that was so annoying. That annoyed me so much because it was full, basically. I filled it with all the day 1 stuff that I was mining out. And I turned around and here's this creeper coming off the rail. And the timing was just perfect. Blew up the chest. Despawned like half of the stuff, which is annoying. And I like all these fences you've got as well. These little gates to each area. Like you can't jump over these walls.
Yeah, part of the reason was people kept stealing my stuff. So I'm very happy about that.
Figuring out a way to not have this stuff. So I came over here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. I came over here to look for stuff to steal.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because I was like, this looks very exploitable.
But it might be possible, but I think it's pretty well locked down. Like it's hard to get.
Yeah, no, I couldn't find a single entry. Okay, I could access all the points, but I couldn't actually. Yeah, there was nothing to actually get away with. I was like, you know what, they've locked this down.
Yeah, well, and I think like part of the reason was like we kept having people steal stuff, and like I was just like, I don't mind, like if people need chickens or an egg or something like that, like that's kind of cool. But like, yeah, things. I had a bunch of pigs and they all disappeared. Somebody came and let all my like sheep out, and I was just like, it's pissing me off. So I started doing putting up a block. I started putting up blocks in front of all the gates so that like only I can come in. But then that's not fun if only you can come in, right? And then like, even then, like people were coming in and they were letting, sheep and stuff like that out. So I kind of came up with this secret way to be able to see a way to like lock things down. So, hi, are you gonna go for a walk outside? Okay, say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, okay.
Bye-bye.
She likes to listen to people talk. No, we're not gonna go up because we're online. So yeah, I mean, it was pretty fun way to come up with it. But there are ways to do it where you can let people in and not let other people out. But I will tell you, because you were honest, Darkness, if you need something, I can give it to you. What do you want? Do you want a sheep? Do you want a chicken? What do you need?
Nah, I've got some chickens. I throw eggs all day.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
I've got a bee. Yeah, I throw them. I aim directly up, and I throw them like a full 16 stack, and then I just step back, and I like to see how many chickens will pop out. We've got like 4 crates in at the bee farm that are just chicken eggs, and that brings me to a question about chicken disappearance that happened recently. Have there been removals for server reasons?
Well, I think it depends on the server, but I know that there was a reset. I think it was over on Uplift or something.
UpLuft, yeah.
the other day that like basically killed all animals, and like some of them I think have been re-implemented and put back.
Okay. Yeah. I had a good stack of chickens that were missing, and Mahogany Jackson told me that he noticed his sheep started disappearing. So is there like a limit?
No, I don't think so. I think it just I don't know why they had the reset or something like that. And
okay.
Happened, so. Sorry, I thought I was still on the stream, so I wasn't staring at you.
But
yeah, like it's sometimes things happen. So
yeah, and also you don't need 1 million chickens. Like
well, the chickens are the worst one, and like honestly, like I think sometimes like Gary and some other people, like we just end up coming in and like killing them all off because people just keep populating like certain areas and servers and things like that with them, and like there's like hundreds of thousands of chickens, and
that slows the servers down.
Yeah, well, and I do it too. Like I don't have the command kills, but like Jen and I both went into spawn area of the old world the other day, and we must have slaughtered like I don't know, at least like 100 or more chickens each because people just go in there and throw eggs around. So I mean, there's like, but like for the most part, like I don't know why the sometimes animals disappear, but I know like. Yeah, I know one guy who was working on this cool kind of like mob farm, and we woke up the next day and all of his mobs were gone. Like he had trapped, went through the process of trapping and killing all of these mobs, and like they got taken out. So I think like it's kind of sucks, but at the same time, sometimes stuff happens. So
it's necessary. Yeah, I mean, I can understand, a few hundred stacks of 100 chickens being removed because
well, I don't think we removed them. I think just the server reset itself, and
that's what I mean. Or getting reset.
Actually, Darkness, let's do this. If you come up here, this is fun. We can end the we can end the stream on a we can end the stream on a
I'd like to make you some armor, leather armor, for your horses.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
What color would you like?
I don't know. Color's good for horse armor.
I like lime. Lime green is cool, but you've got gray horses. Those are some of the fastest horses you can get as well.
Yeah, well, these are 2 horses that the dude just brought me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I didn't find them. He just brought, and he traded me for bees. Actually, I think.
Are you up here?
Yeah. So if you go around the back side here.
I'm rocking over the top.
You go around the back side here, then there's a little ladder on the back side of that little house, and you go up the ladder, and you can hang out on the roof. It's pretty fun to hang out on the roof.
Oh, nice.
And you can see the temple off in the distance, and
I had a good walk around here on the first day or so, and I was quite impressed by all of this, and it's impressive that you did this. This is
right.
You, right?
Yeah, I've never really done anything with this before, so this is kind of my learning experience. Like the building that I'm standing on now, that you can see in the stream, right? Like this is, I got here and I got blown up by a creeper, and then I got here again and I got blown up by a creeper, and then I got here and it turned night, so I quickly like dug into the ground, and like just surrounded myself in dirt, and like then when I noticed that, like I would wait the clock out, and then I would do that again, and I did that for basically a day, just digging deeper and deeper and deeper, and then finally I started building something up. So I built this house up out of dirt, and but then creepers started blowing the house up, and it was like, so it was funny, like I would run in here and I would hide, but eventually I was able to get some resources and save up some stuff, because that was all of this was before the shared economy. So
the rails. with the rails
No,
built?
yeah, the rails weren't in here. There were no rails in
Yeah.
here. There was no shared economy, so you couldn't bring like resources over from London or UpLuft or any of those other servers, right? Like
Wow.
Gratitude was one of the first servers. So
Yeah.
now,
This is the
like
OG.
the pumpkins and the melons and stuff like that came, after the shared economy. I was able to get them from other servers, and some of this stuff was come from over there. But yeah, a lot of this.
And you've got all the essentials. Everything's. You've got carrots over there, I think, as well.
Yeah, the carrots I traded for as well, like for some of the early people. And that was the thing. Like at that time, we actually didn't know that. Like I didn't know that there was going to be a shared economy. Like I just thought that this was going to have to be the home base for all of the Gratitude, people who were in here hanging out on the Yoshi Drops plot. And so yeah, we honestly, like, we had no idea that there was going to be a shared economy. So that's why I built up all the essentials. So, and I did that on my London plot as well. I have a 50 by 50 London rail that I did that on. However, that one's suffering because I think someone did come in and steal all my. I think so. Either someone came in and stole my sheep, or I think actually what might have happened was a wolf got into the sheep pen and like killed them all. Is that possible?
Oh shit!
Like, because I went there the other day and there was like a wolf in there, and I think maybe the wolf like walked off the cliff into the sheep pen, and there were no sheep there, and I was like, "What's going on?" So yeah. It was really weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that would happen exactly.
Well, the chickens were fine. The pigs were fine, but there was just happened to be like where the sheep was. The one wall wasn't a wall; it was just a cliff. So the wolf could have potentially just.
Oh yeah, there's access somehow. Yeah, there's multiple possibilities.
And then the wolf just like was still in the pen, and nobody had let it out. And I'm like, well, screw you! You ate all my sheep. You can stay there.
So you kept him there. Is he a prisoner now?
He's a prisoner. I mean, he got himself in there. He ate all the sheep. He can
pulled the fence into a cage and just fucking put a sign up like "bad boy."
Yeah, Martin Matt D. He's the chicken master. He's the chicken master south of the rails over on the Maple Glaze plot. But I mean, you're close to Darkness, so not every week, but like we try once a week on. We're gonna actually change the sign. We're gonna change the time for that, Martin. I do apologize, but we might be able to do it. I might be home in time, but I have to go somewhere on Tuesday morning, and so that stream is on Monday night. But if you ever want to come and hang out on the Maple Glaze jerky plot, and we do that every Monday evening. Okay. So for me, it's Tuesday. For you, I think it would be super early on a Tuesday, like 5 a.m. or something. I don't know, because you're kind of in that area. But yeah. Anyway, we'll probably like wrap this up. But I'm excited to see what you do with that plot, and definitely. I want to, involve you with some things that may be happening under the water. And for those of you out there watching, check the description below. I highly recommend that you make your way over to the Bee Park and try out that roller coaster. It's really cool. It's super fun. Thanks so much for.
I'm glad you liked it.
Their Darkness.
Thank you for having me. Like, it's been a great journey so far. It's only just started. We're just getting going. I'm very excited for everything that's still coming, and I'm just very excited in general.
Nice.
So I would love to just get more involved with the weekly things. Like, let's schedule it, and I'll be there, man.
I mean, we just hang out, and like people like Martin come along, and we're just like building out that plot. Like, there's a hot tub over there. We're working on the glass maze. Martin feeds chickens. Cool. We make jokes about him. Right. We get talking about politics, which we have no business talking about, because like none of us are really that good with politics. They're comedians. They tell jokes. I smile and nod.
Awesome.
But yeah, like anyone's welcome ever anytime. Just check our streams for the Maple Glaze Jerky Chronicles, and if you're over there in Gratitude, like, we're more than happy to waitlist you to that plot. You can come play around with us. But Likewise, yeah. And if you happen to be in the gratitude area, you know, or close to the gratitude area, definitely look me up. Look Darkness Rising up. You know, look TC up, because we're all down there and we're gonna like make a cool little community and connect all the stuff.
Heck yeah.
It's super fun. So we'll see you guys on the next Journeys episode. Thanks for dropping in. We will be back, I guess, tonight. Corey and I will be over on the Crypto Writer podcast channel with Cheney Moore and Brandon Lovejoy and maybe a couple other people talking about taking EOS back and the community.
Oh yeah, the EOS.
Yeah, freezing
there was a block,
of the vested tokens and pulling it away from Block One. We're going to get all the details from those guys over there. And we'll see you on Monday for another episode of Monday Morning Chill here on this channel. Thanks very much. And you guys all stay awesome.